Hello everyone, Trorin TBC here with another Burning Crusade specific video, and this video is going to cover how much gold is in Blade's Edge Mountains if you finish the area at level 70. Now a couple of important points I wanted to go over really quickly is first, we're getting a pretty good amount of views on the channel, and I appreciate those that have subscribed so far. Thank you so much, it's super motivational to see those come in. If you are watching this video and you think that it is at least a little bit helpful, please consider subscribing, as it really helps me feel motivated to make more videos like this. And if you would provide feedback in the comments, that would help me as I push towards being the Burning Crusade YouTube guy. The feedback allows me to take your feedback, modify, get better, etc. Now, the last video I made was for Nagrand. You can go ahead and watch that by clicking on the link here. It should be somewhere on the right side of the screen. However, this is a good follow-up because I chose Nagrand first for its beauty reasons, but Blade's Edge Mountains is actually a very good area for gold at level 70. So again, here are some asterisks. I did not use a flying mount. I have very mediocre level 70 gear. And maybe even more importantly, I did not do 6 bugged quests on this private server. So essentially, I calculated the gold from those quests into the total, and also assumed the average amount of time it took me to complete a quest and added it into the total. So first, let's go over what order you should do the zones in. When you're looking at a map for Blade's Edge Mountains, you're going to be coming in from the south, most likely, and your first quest zone is going to be Thunderlord Stronghold. Set your Hearthstone here. These ridges and these spiny mountains are why having a flying mount makes this zone significantly faster. However, again, I did not use one, just so you could have a fair estimate as to how you could make some gold without spending the 1,000 gold on the flying mount. Anyways, this is your first questing zone. You're going to want to set your Hearthstone here until you get your first Mok'Nathal Village quest. Once you get that quest, go to Mok'Nathal Village and complete the zone. After that, you're going to come back to Thunderlord and finish a quest over here. And there's an important quest that you're going to get. It's called the Blade Spire Totem. It's a drop quest, and it leads to getting one of the more important pre-bis items from most classes. Anyways, first Thunderlord, second Mok'Nathal, and third you'll end up in Ruan Weld. This one took the longest because there are several quests in high farmed out PvP areas. However, very possible. One last key note before we move on. Once you get to the Circle of Blood area, you're going to want to get these quests in your first questing area, because if you see a group forming for them, you should definitely do them. Groups don't necessarily form all the time because they require 5 people. You could maybe do 4, but you've got to have a tank and a healer, which makes it a little bit longer and more difficult to form a group for it. Especially if you do this quest after launch. Anyways, first Thunderlord, second Mok'Nathal, third Ruan Weld. Now, of course, I did want to go over some awesome information that you probably came to this video for, which was how long it took me to complete the zone on a ground mount, how much gold I was able to generate, and what professions I recommend you have. Blade's Edge Mountains took me 5 hours and 41 minutes to complete all of the quests, including the estimations from the quests that were bugged. In total, I made 1,032 gold from quests, grays, a couple lucky green item drops that I vendored, and 200 gold from skinning. Now, if I were to choose a profession specifically for Blade's Edge Mountains, I would definitely say mining and skinning. There are so many mining nodes. Tons. Blade's Edge Mountains is literally just a ton of mountains, and Blizzard went crazy when they added in the nodes for this area. So I would highly recommend having mining, because you're going to be getting lots of fell iron and adamantite, and I saw a couple corium here and there. Skinning, however, is also fantastic. Let me go ahead and pull out my inventory here. I was able to pull a couple of these Nether Dragon Scales. One of the quests requires you to kill some dragons. Don't worry, it doesn't affect your rep. And each of these scales will end up selling for quite a bit because of the shaman sets and the shaman BIS masters, essentially people that are trying to get the absolute best gear, is going to be 375 leatherworking, and they need to craft their Nether Dragon Scale set. These always sell very well. So anyways, I kept them, but if you calculate all the gold together I could have made, it would be somewhere around 200 and 11 gold from skinning. Alright, so to go over it again, 5 hours and 41 minutes, 1,032 gold with skinning and finishing all the quests. Anyways, I hope this video was informational. I wanted to keep it a little bit shorter as that's a piece of feedback I got from the last video. But I hope you enjoy Blades Edge Mountains, and I hope you enjoy preparing for Classic. Peace.